Hey guys, Kat Calm here, and welcome to this free class with StudioSweat On Demand. I know you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it so much that when you're finished with it, you're gonna head over to StudioSweat On Demand and you're gonna use promo code YOGALATESYT to get an entire year of StudioSweat On Demand workouts for 50% off. That's only 99 bucks. So enjoy this class, and I hope to see you over on StudioSweat On Demand.
I'll do what it takes, whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I'll do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. You take me to the top, I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I'll do what it takes.
What's going on, guys? I'm Tatiana with StudioSweat On Demand, and today we are going to be doing Yoga Lattes class, and all you'll need is your mat. I'll see you guys out there. Okay, welcome to our Yoga Lattes class. What we'll do to get started is just ease into it, because by the end of this, hopefully we feel really fluid and nice. So go ahead and bring your feet into a crisscross position. We'll either bring your hands down if you feel like you need a little bit of grounding today, or bring them up if you're feeling like you need a little bit of energy. Go ahead and relax your shoulders down your back so we don't have any tension in your neck. And we'll start to inhale through your nose and open mouth exhale. Take 3 more deep rounds of breath like that by yourself. And every time you inhale, I want you to feel your lungs expand and fill with all that fresh oxygen. And when you exhale, feel the front of your rib cage start to relax towards your spine. 2 more. Now is a great time in the class to set an intention if you plan to set one for today. And last one, deep breath. Roll your shoulders back and down, big exhale. Sticking with that same rhythm of breathing, we'll inhale and bring your chest forward so you're arching through your spine. Exhale, feel like somebody's pushing in your sternum until you round all the way back. Couple more. So we'll be referencing the breath a lot today since we are doing yoga and Pilates mixed together, which means breath to movement. So try to find that oceanic breath and stick with it throughout the whole class. 1 more of these, big arch, big round, and return back to the center. We'll start with just a couple overhead stretches, so all we're doing is reaching over, and we'll be here for 3, 2, 1, and switch. So we want to make a really long rainbow from your fingertips, down your shoulders, down through your serratus, all the way to that hip point. And go ahead and relax. 1 more spinal movement before we start getting going. All we're going to do is circle into some lumbar circles all the way to the front, all the way around, and just move organically, whatever feels nice for you. Remember, we're still just warming up. Last one, and go ahead and switch with me to the other direction. We got 5. So when you do come down to the center, that's a really good time to push down on your knees just slightly. 2. And last one, beautiful work. We'll start by returning our feet flat to the mat. Our knees will be slightly bent, and your fingers are just going to be reaching in front of you. So sticking with that same spinal mobility we were just working on, start to inhale and roll very slowly down your mat. We'll start with just our lumbar spine touching the ground, moving it slowly to your thoracic spine, and all the way to your shoulders and head. Your arms will come over your head. Exhale, same motion, rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. So this is our Pilates roll-up. And a big focus here is on our spinal articulation, which is when we're separating our spine into separate vertebrae, lumbar, thoracic, and upper cervical spine. Exhale. And just 1 more of these. You guys are doing great. Really pull the rib cage down. Feel your abdominals start to flex and contract. We're really still wanting to work on warming up the core before we get going with all our flows and vinyasas that we have coming. Very last roll down, and once you get to the floor, go ahead and stay there. And we'll move into our Pilates stance. So we're bringing our heels right underneath our knees, hip width distance apart. Your palms will face up, give you guys some energy. And inhale, arch in your lumbar spine, your low back. Exhale, start to roll your tailbone up. Once again, one vertebra at a time till we get to the very top of our glute bridge. Squeeze those glutes at the top, inhale, and roll it down. One more slow one, just like that. Small arch at the bottom, exhale. Start to bring your hip points up off the floor. Press, press, press through your heels, squeeze at the top, and roll it back down. Speeding up just a little bit, I want 5 of those glute bridges. So we're coming up, squeeze and hold, 5, lower down, exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work, roll it all the way down. And we'll bring our right heel so it's in line with our knee. Your right hand's coming to the outside of your leg, left hand to the inside. Inhale and exhale. Lift your head and shoulders, extend your left leg, and just start to switch it out. So we'll be here for 30 seconds, and I just want to let you guys know where we're going with this so we can kind of see our roadmap and we know where we're ending up. Right now, we're working on activating our core and our glutes. After that, we'll move into a little bit more ability and right into our Vinyasa flows that are going to be mixed with some standard Pilates movements. 10 more seconds here, guys. You're doing great. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. All right, so for our second movement here, we're bringing our heels in line with our knees. Hands will be forwards again. Take a big breath in. And when you exhale, lift your head and shoulders. This is our C curve. This is where we want to be the whole time we do all of our series of 5. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, sweep around. So this is our double leg stretch. And if you guys are having a tough time at home, keeping your lower spine pressed into the mat, what I want you to do is take both your hands and bring them right underneath your lumbar spine and just work on fully extending your toes so they come in line with your eyes and pulling back in. We just got 10 more seconds. Last 5. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you shorten. And in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax everything to your mat. And we'll butterfly our knees out, and we're moving into our frog pump. So this time we'll go palm side down. Same movement like our glute bridge. We're going to press up and squeeze at the top. Inhale, lower down. And not only is this a great exercise for our glutes, especially our gluteus medius, which is the sides of your booty, it's also going to help us open up through your hip flexors before we get into all of our nice bendy flexy yoga moves for today. Just 4 more of these. Really squeeze at the top. Press your hip points up. 2 and 1. Lower it down. Extend your right toes up to the ceiling. Both of our hands are coming behind our hamstring. Take a big breath in and exhale back into your C curve. Extend your left leg and just start to pulse, switch it out. Great job. So if we want to try our breath here, this is going to be our sniffing breath. So what we'll do is sniff, sniff, exhale. Great job. So take advantage of this hamstring stretch with this exercise. Pull, pull, pull your leg in towards your nose. Last 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Our left heel is coming flat to the floor. Palm side down. We're going into our single leg glute bridges. So all we're doing is pressing straight up and lowering just an inch above the floor. So we won't come all the way down because we want to feel that constant tension. We want to feel our left glutes start to warm up. So really push your right toes up to the ceiling. Great job. 10 more of these, guys. I know we can feel the fire. We're just building a little body heat. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and hold that one up at the top. Flex your right foot, and we have our single leg kick down. We're inhaling down, exhaling and pointing up. 10 of these ones total. Really keep pressing that energy out of your left heel straight into the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Lower it all the way down. Bring your left feet up to meet your right, and we'll move into our double straight leg stretch. Both of our hands are coming behind our head. Big breath in. Exhale, push your spine into the ground, back into your C curve. And we'll start our double straight leg stretch. We're inhaling down till our toes come in line with our eyes, exhaling and coming up. Once again, just like your double leg stretch, if you're having trouble staying in this position and you feel some tension on your low back, go ahead and take both hands under your sacrum. And if you're still having trouble here, feel free to bend both of your knees. Inhale down and exhale, lift it back up. Great job. We got 5 more reps all together. 4, 3, 2, last and final one. Beautiful work. I know, I can feel it. All right, right foot's coming down to the floor, left toe is still pointing to the ceiling, and we're moving into our other side. So just how we did before, we're exhaling, pressing through the heel. We're pushing that right hip up to the ceiling and squeezing your glutes when you get there. So just think your goal is to make a straight line from your right knee to your hip to your shoulder. 10 more. Last 5 here, guys, and then we go into that kick down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up at the top. Flex your left heel. Inhale down. Exhale, point. And we're still not letting our right hip drop even an inch because we have all that tension. We're really squeezing through our left glute. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll it all the way down. Windshield wiper your knees out just to get a little release. And we're moving into our last exercise of the series of 5, our crisscross. So bring that right heel in line with your knee, both hands behind your head, big exhale, lift your head and shoulders, and extend your left toes. Start to switch it out. 30 seconds, you guys can do it. So remember, as you're twisting, we want to twist from the full obliques. So we're not just pulling our elbows towards our knee, we're thinking more armpit, shoulder region towards our knee, so we're really, really twisting. Exhales every time your knee gets close to you. Last 10, let's speed it up just a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return it back to the floor. Great job. One more windshield wiper, and we're gonna roll all the way up and over. Go ahead and crisscross both of your feet. We're gonna roll into a tabletop position. So place both your hands flat on the mat, and we're moving into our tabletop position. So our wrists are right underneath of our shoulders, knees are underneath of your hips, and we're gonna inhale, drop your chest, shift your gaze up to the ceiling. This should feel really nice. And exhale, starting at your low spine, roll under. We'll be here for 5 rounds of cat and cow. So each time we go through the motion, we try to get a little bit deeper. We're really dropping our heart towards the earth, shifting our gaze up, and exhaling, rolling under. 2 more of these, guys, and if you have any organic movement that you want to try out, maybe some spinal circles, you can shift your hips back, shift them forth, whichever one, now is the time. And last one of those, return to neutral. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back. We'll come into our down dog. This is going to be home for us today. We'll do a lot of motions where we come into our down dog. So just to workshop this so we know what we're trying to hit each time, your fingers have some space in between them, traveling up from your fingers. Let your head relax really, really heavy. The crown of your head is hanging towards the floor, no tension behind your neck, and we're just relaxing our heels to the floor. So since this is our first one, let's go ahead and pedal it out, right then left heel, each time letting your heel reach closer to the earth and really feeling that stretch in your hamstring and through your calves. Everyone take a big breath in and shift forwards to the top of your plank position. We'll workshop this here as well. Your wrists are right underneath of your shoulders. We're not going to be sunken down here. We're really pushing, keeping the pressure through our palms and having space in between your shoulders. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads, and hold. We're holding for 10 more seconds, really, really tight, feeling that fire start to burn in your abdomen. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big exhale, lower all the way down nice and slow until your belly lands on your mat. Untuck your toes, slide your hands back so they're right next to your rib cage, and big breath in, baby cobra. Squeeze your elbows towards your side, and once again, we feel that fire starting in our posterior chain. Exhale, lower down, and one more time, inhale, baby cobra. Pinch your shoulders towards each other, pull your elbows back. Exhale, lower down, and this time, inhale, upward facing dog. This will be another home base for us, so really try to shine your heart forwards. Hip points are facing the ground. Now curl your toes under, hips up and back, down dog. 2 more times, we're going through that exact motion. We're inhaling, lengthening into your plank. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, upward facing dog. Last round. Exhale, press back into your down dog. Inhale, shift forwards, top of the plank. Lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, guys. That's gonna be another one for us all day coming into our vinyasa flows. High on the toes, we'll step towards the top of our mat so our feet are right by our palms. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, root down, rise up, Tadasana. Shift your gaze up towards your palms. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back towards the top of your plank. Show that perfect one that we just went over. Straight line from our shoulders to our hips to our heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, over the toes, down dog. On this round, go ahead, come high on your toes. Bend your knees and hop towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way up, Tadasana. Okay, so this time we'll go ahead and bring that vinyasa breath to movement. So exhale, lower down till your hands frame the front of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, palms to the floor and step it back to your plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale your right toes up to the ceiling so you come into your 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee towards your navel, tiger pose. Workshopping your tiger pose here. Everyone, bring your knee even closer to your nose. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and feel your core start to liven up. Set your right foot down between your hands and inhale into your high crescent. Squeeze your inner thighs together without even moving your feet. We have a deep bend in your right knee. Squeeze your left glute. Press your left hamstring up to the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And circle your arms back down to frame your front foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog on the right. Set that right foot down and shift forwards to the top of your plank. Let it flow. Inhale your left toe to the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Really stretch. Exhale, coil in, left knee towards your nose. Hold it, hold it, hold it here. Squeeze in a little bit tighter, 1 inch closer to the nose. And set your left foot between your palms. Inhale, high to the sky, high crescent. Once again, we get long through our spine. We squeeze our inner thighs together. We hold our belly button in towards our spine and lower down 1 more inch. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Frame up your left foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, set your left toe down. Shift forward to the top of the plank and let it flow. That is our sun salutation B, and that's what we'll be building the rest of our yoga and Pilates class off of. So inhale your right toe up to the ceiling. Exhale, coil in. Step through to your low lunge. Inhale, we've been here before. We know where we're going. We squeeze our inner thighs together really, really tight. And now we'll add a little bit of our Pilates to this. So inhale and lower down into a low lunge. Exhale, stretch tall. 2 more. After this last one, windmill your arms down to frame your front foot. Step that right foot up and back. Set it down in your down dog, and we'll move into the other side. High plank, lower down. Inhale, exhale over the toes. Stretch your left toe tall, 3-legged dog. You guys got this. Exhale, coil in, left knee towards your nose. and step that foot through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hover and lower. Last one. And windmill both hands down to frame your left foot. Step it back, three-legged dog. Great job. I know our arms are gonna be tired by the end of this because we have a few more rounds. So if you are watching this from where you are, feel free to take out that chaturanga and just hold your high plank. Right toe up to the ceiling, knee towards your nose. Step it through, high crescent, moving into those high to lows. We exhale down, inhale, stretch tall. One more. And adding on, we'll open up into your warrior two. So workshopping our warrior two here, we're pressing our right knee backwards, feeling that posterior chain working. Lower 1 inch down and hold your belly button into your spine nice and tight. Stretch your fingers really long, and everyone just stay here with me. Remember, we're here as a team. I know you can feel that burn in the right thigh, so just a couple more seconds. Make sure your gaze is shifted right over your middle right finger. And in 3, 2, 1, windmill those arms down, beautiful work. Bring your right foot back, three-legged dog. Set it down and shift forward, top of a plank. Here we go, we exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, and right over the toes, moving into that same flow on our left. Inhale, three-legged dog, left toe high. Exhale, coil in and step it through, low lunge. Exhale as we lower to bring our knee just an inch above the floor, and inhale, lengthen, 2 more. Last one. And open up with me, warrior two. We'll be here for 3 rounds of breath, so really try to deepen into that left lunge. Lengthen across your wingspan. Think about that posture and belly button in. Squeeze your left glute and press your left leg back. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, we'll windmill those arms down, frame up your left foot, and three-legged dog. Great job, everybody. So if you are feeling really exhausted in the arms, now's a good time to shift forward just into that plank. And as we all go through our chaturanga, we can hold and then step into your down dog, just back right here. Inhale your right toe high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step that foot through. And come into your high crescent. Okay, we're coming down into our low lunge, stretching up tall, 2 more. And last one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Nice and deep, inhale, lengthen, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands down, frame your right foot, step it back, three-legged dog, and flow. Side number 2, and inhale, same flow on our left. We're really long through that three-legged dog. Coil in, step through into your high crescent. Exhale, lower down, and inhale, lengthen. 2 more rounds. 1 more. Open up, warrior two, get nice and deep, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Windmill your hands to frame up your front foot and let it flow. We're almost at the peak of these movements, guys, so just try and stick with me. Inhale your right toe tie. Exhale, we know where we're going. Step through and get nice and long. Lower down and lengthen. 2 more. Last one. And open up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, we'll move into triangle. So we're reaching up, getting nice and long. Shift your gaze into your left fingertips. And our right forearm is just on the inside of our right knee. Hold for 2 more breaths and embrace that inner thigh burn. Inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale. And on your exhale, windmill that left arm down. We'll step it back and move into our other side. High plank. You guys are almost there. Try to push it. Inhale, proud chest. And our left toe rises to the ceiling. High crescent, low and hover. One more. Wide wingspan, warrior two. Reverse your warrior and shift forward, triangle, 3 breaths. So really try to keep that tension as you press your left forearm into your knee. Deep inhale, open mouth exhale. One more, inhale, and frame your left foot, 3-legged dog. All right, I promise guys, this will be our last flow, and we'll bring a little bit more Pilates into it. So inhale your right toe high, exhale, coil in, tiger. Step it through, nice, tall and long, and lower down. Challenge yourselves on these low lunges. Bring that knee just a centimeter above the mat. Lengthen, open, warrior two. Exhale into your triangle. And now I want us to set our right hand all the way to the insole of your right foot. Bring that left arm down and turn your hips. So now we are in our dragon lunge. Inhale your right arm high, long wingspan, and exhale, pull your right elbow towards the inside of your inner arch of your right foot. We're gonna let our hips feel nice and loosey-goosey after this one. Last inhale, set that right hand down, step your right foot back, high plank, lower down and flow through chaturanga. Side two, inhale that left toe high, exhale, coil in and step it through. Big inhale, exhale, lower down, warrior two. Lengthen and reach into our triangle. Here we go, our right hand's coming down, left arm's reaching and rotating. Exhale, elbow to the inner arch. Beautiful work, guys. Left hand's down, step it back, high plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, get long with me, and exhale over the toes. Here we go. Right toes tall, coil all the way in and reach up. Warrior two, reverse your warrior and hinge it forwards, triangle. Take your left hand down to frame, rotate, low dragon, and elbow towards your knee. Inhale, exhale, one more of these guys. Beautiful work. Return that right hand down to our inner arch. Set your left knee down and untuck your left toe. Everyone back out just a little. And inhale, press your left hip flexor forwards. 2 more, just like that. In and out. We're gonna hit some staple Pilates movements on this side, so everyone just stay with me. We have both hands flat to the floor. We're gonna bring our right leg back and come into a tabletop with our right leg extended. So everyone, lift up your left toe, and we're moving into our Pilates push-ups. We have 10 of these guys. So we're inhaling, coming down, exhaling, pushing up. Elbows are point right behind us. Great job. And we know if this one's feeling like a lot of stress on your knee, feel free to fold up your mat, feel free to add a towel, or even return both knees to the ground. We got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Hold it here in this extended tabletop. And a little glute work for us. We are crossing our right leg over the left, lifting and squeezing, tapping to the outside. So these are our rainbow diagonals. So every time you lift that glute up, you lift your heel towards the ceiling, really try to feel that contraction. Last 3. Last 2. And final one here, big squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. Return back to the center and just start to pulse it up with me. Really teeny tiny movements. We got 20 of these guys. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex that right ankle, hamstring curls. We're pulling it in and extending. Exhale as your heel gets close to your glutes. Inhale as you lengthen and try to keep your right knee in line with your hip the whole time. You guys are almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One final glute movement for us. Keep that right knee bent and just raise the roof. Press your heel up a little bit higher. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set your right toe down. Walk your hands forward so they frame the front of your left knee, and we'll stretch right up to the ceiling and move into our candlesticks. So all we're doing is fully lengthening your biceps to your ears, extending your toes towards your fingers towards the ceiling. And we're gonna inhale and lengthen through our side. Exhale and pull back to the center. We have 8. Great job. I hope you guys are feeling this one. Real big stretch through that oblique. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work, everybody. Go ahead and bring your left hand onto the floor. Your right hand will follow. Step it back into your down dog and pedal it out. One more side to get through. You guys are doing great. Try to drop your heart rate just a little bit with some deep inhales, deep exhales. And here we go. Inhale that left toe up to the ceiling. Exhale, coil in, tiger pose. Set your foot right between your hands. Inhale and get long. Last time on this side, guys. We're pros by this point. 2 more. And last one. Go ahead and come into your warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, triangle pose. Our right hand comes down, and we're inhaling long on the left. Exhale, elbow towards your inner soul arch. Last time lengthening, set that left hand down. Right knee's coming to the floor. Untuck your toe. Hips are back, and they're pressing forwards. Just one more. And bring your left leg back. So we're in our extended tabletop. Here we go for our Pilates push-ups. We're lifting our toe, and we lower, elbows back, push it up. I know we've done a lot of chaturangas today, so your triceps are probably feeling it. But I'll tell you guys the truth, this is the last amount of push-ups we're doing today. 3 more. 2. Last one. Go ahead and return that right foot right to the floor, and we're moving into our rainbows. Squeeze your glute, tap, and squeeze to the outside. Great job. So really try to keep that really long spine as we reach over long and tap. Final 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Meet we back in this extended tabletop and start to pulse your left heel up to the ceiling. So every time we lift, we're making sure we're keeping this movement out of our back by squeezing our left glute and letting it know that's the muscle we're working. 7 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex your left ankle, curl the heel towards the glute, and full extension. Great job. So we feel all this tension in our hamstring because we're keeping that muscle squeezed. We're keeping it engaged. We're keeping our left glute squeezed. And we got 3 more. 2. And last one. Go ahead and bend your knee, flex your ankle, and just push your heel up to the ceiling. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend that left foot out. Walk your hands all the way forwards to frame your right knee. We'll inhale, get long, and we have our candlesticks. So we reach as far as we can, making a straight line from your left fingertip to your hip, down to your toe. We'll get so much more advantage out of this exercise if we really get to our stretching point before we exhale back to the center. Last 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Everyone bring your right hand to the outside of your hip, and we're gonna go ahead and have a seat. So we're straightening our legs in front of us. You guys did so amazing, and now comes the real yoga, just a little stretching on the floor. So go ahead and roll all the way down to your back. Pull both knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug, reaching for opposite elbows. Take a big inhale and pull your crown of your head towards your knees so we're in a tight ball. And exhale, go ahead and let it go. Take your right leg so it's crossing over your left knee into a figure four. Flex your right ankle and thread your right hand through that hole you just made. Your left hand's gonna come to the outside and we'll grab right below our knee and pull down towards us. Feel this beautiful stretch through your right glutes. Go ahead and straighten that right leg out so it comes down onto the floor. And we'll bring our left knee across our chest this time and twist, look towards your left fingertips. You guys did such an amazing job joining us on this workout. I hope you feel as accomplished as you should, because those things are not easy. Go ahead and return back to the center. Give yourself a hug again. Curl into that little ball and exhale. This time we'll take our left leg over our right. Flex that left ankle and thread your hands through. Pull down towards your chest. Slide your left leg off and straighten it all the way down to the floor. We'll take our right knee across the body, twist, and look towards your right fingertips. Return back to a neutral spine, crisscross your ankles, and roll all the way up into a seat with me. Just a couple more breaths here. Inhale your arms to the center, shift your gaze up towards your hand, and exhale, twist. Look towards your left shoulder. Inhale back to the center, get nice and long. Exhale, twist over to the right. And inhale your hands to the center, exhale your hands to your heart. Thank you guys so much for joining us here at StudioSweat On Demand. Until next time, great job.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that class. And just a reminder, you can head over to StudioSweat On Demand right now and use promo code YOGALATES, YT, to get an entire year of StudioSweat On Demand workouts for 50% off. It's only gonna cost you $99. We'll see you there.